Hollywood spends hundreds of millions of dollars on CGI monsters to manufacture a scare. Yet some of the most successful horror on the internet is produced at a fraction of that cost, right on YouTube. Mr. Nightmare's video, 4 Horrific True Church Horror Stories, reached over 2 million views and 61,000 likes, using a formula that defies traditional production standards. There are no visual effects or jump scares here. The screen is often completely black, accompanied only by the sound of falling rain and a steady, calm narration. This minimalism extends across an entire genre. The sidebar is filled with identical formats covering mundane, everyday topics: local gas stations, remote hunting trips, and quiet night shifts. In an attention economy built on high-fidelity stimulation, this rudimentary format of reading unverified text has found a massive, dedicated audience. The fuel for this industry is found in the video description. Inviting viewers to email their personal encounters turns the audience into primary writers. This replaces fiction with actual, documented anxieties. The terror comes from framing stories as happening to people just like the viewer. Creators use a plausibility filter to bolster this sense of realism. They often include specific disclaimers, like noting that the churches shown in the video are placeholders to maintain a tone of journalistic integrity. They also lean into liminal, relatable spaces. Instead of gothic castles, the stories feature late-night gaming sessions or lonely suburban walks, places the viewer has likely spent time themselves. By combining crowdsourced testimony with these familiar settings, the channel bypasses the skepticism we usually have for horror movies, making the threat feel remarkably close to home. This isn't an isolated success. Heavyweight channels like Mr. Ballin and Let's Read It use these same mechanics to build massive audiences. The packaging is a key part of the strategy. They compile these stories into mixes that run for over an hour, designed to be played in the background while the viewer works or sleeps. This format is a perfect match for the YouTube algorithm. Being audio-centric and long-form generates sustained watch time that standard videos rarely achieve. The platform responds by feeding the viewer into a recommendation loop, creating an endless stream of similar true nightmares. The invisible architecture of the platform has taken the simple act of reading scary stories and turned it into a highly optimized digital industry. These creators function as modern-day folklorists, curating a digital version of an ancient oral tradition. There is a direct lineage between ancient groups sharing stories of predators and modern viewers sharing tales of stalkers and cults in a comment section. Both serve the same psychological function. They provide a controlled environment where we can process fear and build a sense of shared experience with others. The physical campfire has been replaced by the solitary glow of a smartphone, but the underlying drive to seek out these stories remains. The scale of these channels suggests that even with our modern technology, the habit of gathering to share our anxieties with strangers in the dark is as persistent as ever.